What is going on, guys? And today I'm bringing you a brand new FIFA 19 trading method. If you do enjoy, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and of course if you haven't already, make sure to turn on notifications. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, I've got a couple methods here for you today, and we're going to start off with the Premier League one. Now, this one's actually gone up in price a little bit since I found it the other day. Obviously, we have used this method before. It is just the regular Premier League gold, and then obviously 500 coins as the max, or 350 depending on when you're doing it. Now, because of the current SBC for the Premier League, player prices have rose a lot. So at the moment, you're looking at paying about 500 coins for these cards, and it's actually quite difficult to snipe them at that. Now, as you can see, they're not coming up every search, and when they do, they seem to get sniped very quickly. So if you go for 550, which I did actually pick one up for, it is a bit difficult to gauge which players are actually going to sell on. Now, most of these will sell on for about 650 coins. Now, if you see there, my coin, I think balance just raised a little bit. We'll just have a look here. So I believe I've just sold on, let me have a look. So we just sold on this Gomez, and then we also have sold this Chilwell here. So that means the method is working, but there will be a lot of cards to go through. So at 550, you're going to have to go through a couple of the cards before you actually pick one to buy. So if you see here, as we go to 550, you want to find the cards that look like they might actually sell. So for this one here, he looks like he'll sell, and so does Lemina and Vogue. So we'll go for Lemina. I think by the time we pick him up, yeah, he's going to be gone. Moody might be gone. Yeah, so these lot, they are going to be selling, just not as quickly as when you were picking them up at a lower price and then selling them on for a bit less. But it's still a 100 coin profit there, and obviously if you can pick them up for 500, it is very hard at the moment. But oh, I've listed that one a bit incorrectly. But no, if you can pick them up at 500 or anything below, you will get a ton of coins for those. Let's see if we can get this one as well. No, so they're all coming up to 500. No. So if you can get them for anything under 500 coins, you'll make a good profit off of those. We don't want to buy this guy because he seems to be coming up a little bit too much. We do want this guy. He doesn't seem to be up very much. But what you want to do, I'd say, is I can actually release a video on it. I'll probably do this in the middle of the week. But there's a bot that you can put on the web app where basically it's a command key bot, and it means you can snipe players really easy. So if you use that, it's probably not a bad idea. We're going to go for this last one, and then we're going to move on. So the next method we're just going to look at is quickly, it's not one I've actually previously looked at, but I believe it should work quite well. It's Everton players at the minute. I think they may have raised in price a little bit. I'll just have a look, see if we can find the higher rated Everton players. They should be going for a little bit more at the minute. So I believe the highest rated Everton player is, you've got Guy, and then you've got Sigurdsson. So if we have a look at those two, just because of the Everton SBC from Rooney, so we're going to go for Guy, which is I believe it's Idrissa Guy. There you go. See if we can pick him up for 2k. So maybe we have to lower it a bit there. Okay, I think he might be going for a little more than expected. I'm not sure how the SBC will be done because you need a certain rating, and you also need to have Everton players in. So we're going to try and pick him up anything under 1.1k, see if anything comes up, and then we'll move on to the next method. So there you go, we pick one for 950, selling them on for about 1.2, so that's a decent profit there after EA tax. We move on to the next one. See if we can pick up one more before we move on to the next method. Okay, 800 coins there. Once again, pick that up pretty easily, and we'll sell him on again. I think people might actually be undercutting the buy now of these because they think they're going to sell them for more, but luckily they're not. So we're picking up a couple of them. So we're going to move on to the third method, and it's actually going to be the final method of the video. It's going to be Calcio A. I will do another video like this where I just go through a couple methods all at once, but I didn't have the time to put many more in on this video. But at the moment, I think the Serie A one works a little bit better than the Premier League one, as you can pick up the cards a little bit more. So we're going to have a look. I think you have to do them at 350. I'm not certain. It might be 350 you might have to go down to. Let's have a look. Yeah, I believe at the minute with these ones you actually do have to do them at 350, which is pretty hard, but you can pick up a couple sometimes. So we're going to go for 350, see if we can get many on there. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not sure if that means that I did snipe them, but I was a couple of seconds late, or it just means it's a glitch. As you can see there, we picked up a Gomez. We'll sell him on for 500 coins. And we'll go for another one. Obviously with the Premier League method, usually you can do it for 350, but because obviously of the SBCs that have released recently, you just can't snipe that much. Let's have a look. This guy should go for about 600-700 coins because he's a left back. Hopefully we can get a decent amount out of him. Let's have a look. Okay, so he seems to go for about 700-800 coins, so we're going to put him up for 800. That's a very decent profit, almost doubled your coins there. Actually, after EA tax, you've still doubled your coins. That's quite good. Still managed to pick him up as well, so it's not actually hard to do this method with 350, so that's quite good. We'll see if we can sell him on for 500 as well. And we'll see if we can get one more card, and then we're done. I think that, oh, okay, it's the same card, but we've managed to pick him up again. Okay, so that's all for you today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like down below if you have. Subscribe if you are new, and of course turn on notifications. But without further ado, I will see you in the next one.